congratulations. Was that everything you dreamed of?
I mean, it's footy, you know, and I hate to put my brother in the studio on the spot there, but, you know, I'm so grateful for him. You know, like when things went a bit pear-shaped a few years ago, he was the first guy to reach out to me, and you know, I spent about 2-3 months with him, just living with him every day, and just seeing what it takes to be a good, strong man every day. You see him with his family, you see him with his teammates, the dedication, the hard work that he puts into his day-to-day life, not just when he turns up to footy training, every single day, about being a better man, about being better for himself, for his family and everything else. So, like, I love you, brother, and I appreciate everything, bro.
I love you too, brother. I'm still waiting for the rent that my wife was expecting for that 2 months, but nah, bro, straight up, man, so proud of you. I think, you know, just talk us through that big, you know, in that big moment, you just stepped up and just said it was mine. To me, that just shows that's a culmination of your journey the last few years, that you stepped up to the mark and you're ready to take it. You know, whether you got it or you didn't. Talk us through that moment, bro.
Yeah, the first thing was I looked up and I had a kick from a similar spot just before that, and you know, I only just had the legs to get it over, and then this is the 80th minute. Looked at it and, you know, I had a little chat to myself and said, you know, is this your ego saying you want to take the kick, or is it what's in the benefit of the team? I looked over and had a little chat to Hodgie as well. He backed me. So, you know, your peers are backing you. You got to back yourself as well. But we put a lot of effort and work into these sort of things. And it's not necessarily about the kick in itself, but just staying on the grind every day. You know, and the challenge now is like when you're at a high, being able to just maintain and not get ahead of yourself. Go back to your everyday, stay in it, appreciate it for what it is. It's a great team win. It was one of the all-time test matches that I've played in, and just move on to the next. We've got another game next week, and you know, how we go about our day tomorrow, which will be Monday, get in, recover, and just enjoy some time with my family.
Well, Quade, I can tell you, you're a hell of a lot calmer than anybody else was in Australia watching that kick, and I think we're pleased that you were that calm. We're just going to roll in some pictures of your good mate, Sonny Bill, watching. For a moment, he couldn't watch, and then he's just punching the air and celebrating. That was really special, mate, and you won't get a sense of that for the next couple of days when you've got people coming up to you and telling you just how special and how much that meant for Australian rugby fans in that moment. I think you'll get a sense of that over the next few days.
I'll definitely appreciate that, but as I said, for me, footy is just a small part of my life, and I sort of alluded to that throughout the week. And you know, people are asking me, everybody seems more excited than I am, but this is just a small part of our life. You know, it's an important part, but it's still a small part. You know, I look forward to being able to spend my time with my family, be able to work on, you know, my body, my mind, and continue to get better every day.
Quade, talk us through how you were able to manage your emotions. I would imagine going out there and singing the anthem, running out in the field, and then throughout the course of the match look really calm. And then again, obviously the emotion about stepping up, taking that kick, and then afterwards. Talk us through how you managed to, I guess, keep a lid on it and use that emotion for the positive.
I think, as I said, you know, this is a game of rugby. When we put that in perspective and understand that, you know, we're going to walk off this field, win, lose or draw, we might be a bit sore, but it's not going to be the end of the world. We've got to go home, we've got to recover, we've got to be around our loved ones and things like that. There's so much more to life than just the result of a football game. And when you can understand that, that's when you feel at peace with the game and with everything else around us.
Quade, the Wallabies held the lead for majority of the game. Was there ever a moment of doubt when you guys found yourself on the back foot?
And when you're playing against the best team in the world, I'm sure there's always going to be doubt in people's minds. But as a collective, we've just got to continue to stay and trust in our process. And I think, you know, I commend all the boys for that. We're throwing some curveballs, and similar with South Africa, they had some, you know, early cards and things like that. And the game of football is never a perfect science. So both teams put on a great spectacle for all the supporters, and you know, really looking forward to the week ahead.
Hey, Quade, while you've been talking, we've started putting up some tweets. I'm not sure whether you'd be aware of it just yet, but the outpouring of emotion for you is incredible, and the outcry that you should now be given that citizenship that you're seeking so actively. I think that might be just about enough to get it over the line tonight.
Oh, let's hope so. Fingers crossed.